Well, hey everybody, it's your good buddy 650 Eve here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something different. I'm going to tow 3 of my amazing motorcycles in my enclosed trailer using my brand new 2022 Grand Wagoneer. So stay tuned because we're going to leave the cold 12 degrees of filthy Cleveland, head down south 1,200 miles to Miami, Florida. Then we're going to pull those motorcycles out, and I'm going to tell you about this amazing experience. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. For returning subscribers, tap that bell, and you'll get notified when new content is uploaded. So let's take a look at my 2022 Grand Wagoneer Series 1. This is an amazing vehicle. It actually surprised me with all of its luxurious features and its huge 6.4 liter Hemi V8 engine producing 471 horsepower and 450 foot-pounds of torque. But this thing just looks really nice, especially when you have all of the windows tinted like mine are right now. It looks absolutely beautiful, and it has some pretty cool little features to it as well, including dancing, strobing, LED lights all around. They kind of give you an Audi type or an light show when you hit the buttons. It's pretty cool, and the front does it as well. Let's take a look at that. Look at that. That is so awesome. And even when you approach the vehicle, the running boards welcome you. And the LED lights on the door handles illuminate. It is pretty awesome. Let's take a look at the interior of the Series 1 Grand Wagoneer, and you will see that it is absolutely luxurious. Thin film transistor TFT screens right there. Huge 12-inch screen here in the center, and then you've got another one right there that is pretty cool too. I'm going to show you more of those features in a little bit. Seats say Series 1, and they are really awesome. Huge panoramic sunroof. We take a look at the second row, and it is really nice too. You have a screen here for the second row passengers to control the heating, ventilating, and the cooled or heated seats. And then you have a third row that's really spacious. Super tall guys like myself can fit back here with no issue. And I am 6'3", 225 pounds, lots of headroom. You got the sunroof with the retractable sunshade. It is really nice. Every single light on the Grand Wagoneer is light emitting diode, LED, interior and exterior. That is really awesome. But I am super impressed with the amount of space in the third row seats back here. You've got ports, USB-C, typical USB, and you can even recline these seats or move them forward. You've got your vent for heating, cooling. Really nice, huge spacious windows, so your passengers back here are going to have a great time on any type of journey. Cup holder, grab handle, really nice, and I am super amazed with the back seat. But let's exit. I'll show you just how easy that is to do as well. Really nice. Put the seat back to its position, and you are good to go. Let's hear how this 6.4 liter V8 Hemi sounds. That has a really nice sound to it at cold start. Of course, it's going to quiet down a little bit, but stay tuned to my vlogs because I am going to get some sort of custom exhaust fitted to this Grand Wagoneer, and you are going to love the way it sounds when I do just that. Let's take a look at the enclosed dual axle trailer that I'm going to be hauling this trip. It is a beautiful all aluminum. It weighs 1,700 pounds empty. Inside it has 3 motorcycles. Each of them weigh about 450 pounds. So we are hauling in effect around 3,100 pounds of weight. Now, the Grand Wagoneer, because it's body on frame, it's actually built on the Ram 1500 platform, and the tow hitch is actually welded into the frame. This vehicle is rated to tow up to 10,000 pounds. So 3,100 pounds will be absolutely no big deal for this amazing Grand Wagoneer. But let's take a quick peek at that amazing 6.4 liter engine I keep telling you about, because it is really awesome. I was not expecting this amount of power. Now, I am coming from a Ram diesel. And I'm not missing the power of the diesel at all with this big 6.4 liter engine. Really nice and clean. As you can see, there's a lot of space for them to put some other type of engine in here. Maybe in the future they might even put one of their Cummins diesels in this thing. I don't know, because that would be pretty nice too. But this is a great vehicle, but it's time for us to hit the road and I can tell you all about it. All right, so I've got over 2 hours in the Grand Wagoneer and I'm averaging 12.3 miles per gallon of premium fuel because the Grand Wagoneer requires 91 octane or higher, and it is pretty amazing, and so are the beautiful massaging seats and the beautiful layout of the instrument panel. I love all the light that comes into the cabin, and it is really nice. The wood with Grand Wagoneer on it is really nice. This vehicle does have a tow haul feature, which is really awesome. You engage it by pressing the button right there, and that helps the transmission, the 10-speed transmission, maintain the proper gears when hauling or towing. And right now I've got 3,100 pounds in my 6.5 inch wide by 14 foot long all aluminum dual axle trailer that the Grand Wagoneer is towing like it does not even exist. This thing is rated for 10,000 pounds of towing, so this 3,100 pounds is not affecting it at all. As we can take a look and we can see that we are cruising basically at about 2,500 RPM, which is not bad at all. Switch those gauges around for you. Super easy to navigate through the menu settings on the Grand Wagoneer from the steering wheel, and they are just outstanding. Another cool thing about this vehicle when towing is that the blind spot monitoring and all that still works. It recognizes that a trailer is attached and it adjusts for the added length. That is awesome, and so is the little magnifying mirror at the very top left. It's really cool. That lets you see your trailer and the vehicles around it. Really awesome. All right, who can tell me what the purpose of these purple lights on the highway, I-95 north, I don't know, somewhere near Orlando, Florida, in between Orlando and Jacksonville. Purple lights. I want to know what the meaning of them is. I know that it has nothing to do with tolls or anything, because this is not a toll road. But this is the Grand Wagoneer with massaging seats that I have to activate. There we go. Oh, they're so comfy. And it even has a tow haul mode, like a big truck. Because of course it is built on the Ram 1500 platform, body on frame, head-up display, straight out of the Ram TRX. Full review of this amazing vehicle is coming to my channel soon, but it is outstanding. And I love the mood lighting. Kind of matches the purple lights. All right, so I made it to South Florida, and now the Grand Wagoneer has over 2,000 miles on it. And what do I think about it? It is extremely impressive. Everyone that I've shown this Grand Wagoneer to has absolutely lost their mind. They can't quite believe that an American vehicle is as luxurious, powerful, and just as beautiful as this Grand Wagoneer really is. So let me take you over here and show you the 3 motorcycles that I brought down to Southern Florida to do some amazing racing on this weekend. Inside the trailer, I've got 2 of my personal bikes and 1 of my good buddies. That's my buddy Vic's S1000RR right there, my M1000RR, and the Panigale V4R Ducati, all secured in the trailer using the Pitbull restraint systems. Only the rear axle is secured to the floor of this trailer with that amazing system. Information on how you can get that's in the description, but today we are talking about how this amazing 2022 Grand Wagoneer managed to haul this trailer weighing 3,100 pounds down here to Southern Florida. I've accumulated over 2,000 miles on this vehicle right now, and all I can say is it is absolutely epic. I'm really surprised and taken back that Jeep could produce such an amazing vehicle. And this This Grand Wagoneer doesn't share any components with the Jeep Grand Cherokee L or anything else. It's its own body-on-frame, amazing SUV, super huge. One of my favorite things about the Grand Wagoneer is this huge window that your third row passengers can look out of and take advantage of. They don't feel claustrophobic back there at all. The rear seat can hold 3 people. It is absolutely amazing. Super easy to get in and out. And as you saw earlier, my tall 6'3", 235-pound frame fits really nicely. These seats recline. Captain chairs in the second row. Third row seats recline also. They're amazing. Everything folds flat. And I actually end up taking a nap back here on this long 24-hour drive when I folded the seats flat. But some of my favorite features about the Grand Wagoneer are the amazing massaging seats, the beautiful TFT screen engages, and just the way that this thing sounds. So as you can see, we got 2,036 miles on the Grand Wagoneer. Totally amazing. Massaging seats, my absolute favorite feature. I like the waterfall program. It is amazing. And I think it's responsible for me being able to drive pretty much 24 hours non-stop in this amazing Grand Wagoneer. So many cool features that this vehicle has. It is just outstanding. The stitching is totally awesome. The gauge layout and how it's totally configurable. Just beautiful. Wealth of information the Grand Wagoneer shows you. You can go through and you can see it. It's really outstanding. Look at all that information. And that's very useful information, especially when you're like me and you're towing a 3,100-pound trailer. You really want to keep your eye on the transmission temperature, the coolant temperature, oil pressure, you know, everything. That's very important. One of the oh, you got some guys racing. One of the awesome things we got there is the fantastic tow haul mode, which totally changes the characteristics of the transmission. It raises the vehicle using the air suspension. Look at that, it's raising up now. It is just so awesome, you know. Something else that's really cool about the Grand Wagoneer that some other SUVs don't really feature is when you put it in reverse, you get all of those views. You get this one, which is really useful, and you can zoom in, and that tells you exactly where to connect your trailer to the Grand Wagoneer. You can zoom out, and you can see that my door is still open, but you got so many different views. Look at that. Front view, 360 view, all of that. It's just awesome. What an amazing vehicle. And I love the dial to switch into the transmission modes. It's amazing. And when I'm not towing a vehicle, I like to put it in sport mode because the transmission just executes the gear shifts a little faster, and it's just like almost like a performance vehicle. It is outstanding. All right, folks, I'm going to go over a lot more detail about this vehicle. The 20-way adjustable seats are just fantastic. The way that the headrest can be adjusted from the button right here. I'm trying to show you. Look at that. Let's see. I'm going to adjust that. It goes in and out towards your head. That is awesome. If you can't get comfortable in this Grand Wagoneer, I really don't know what to tell you. You know, this extends. This guy right there, that's awesome. And then you've got more seat. Look at that. Your back bolster can be changed, thigh bolster. If you can't get comfortable in this Grand Wagoneer, man, then you just need to not drive a vehicle at all. So, there we go. That is my 2,000-mile review of my 2022 Jeep Grand, I'm trying to call it a Jeep. It's just a Grand Wagoneer. It is not a Jeep. There's no Jeep badges on it, no Jeep anywhere. But this is my 2022 review of my Grand Wagoneer, towing my 3,100-pound trailer full of motorcycles, over 2,000 miles here to South Florida, and now I'm headed back home to filthy Cleveland. All right, folks, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. For returning subscribers, tap that bell, and you'll get notified when new content is uploaded. I'm going to close the door of my trailer, and it's just so funny. I've been so looking forward to getting back in the Grand Wagoneer and driving it another 24 hours home that I'm just So excited to do that. So I'm gonna do that right now. I'll catch you next time. My good buddy Steve. Oh, this guy, he's as strong as a grizzly bear. Or in his case, a polar bear. All right, folks, thanks for viewing so much. We'll catch you next time on the 650 Eve YouTube channel.